Hello everyone, I'm Meteorologist Charlie Ironmonger. Thank you so much for joining me today for your 11 a.m. news and weather update from the First Alert Desk. Now we've got news out of Onslow County around the Grant's Oyster House fire that is currently under investigation by the Onslow County Fire Marshal's office. Fire Marshal Jeremy Foster says a call came in at around 5:45 a.m. for a reported fire at Grant's Oyster House on Old Folkestone Road. Now, flames and smoke were seen when fire crews got to the business. Officials say the fire was brought under control in about 35 minutes. In one section, most of the roof collapsed due to the fire. Now, no one was hurt in the fire, and Foster says the cause of the fire is again under investigation by the fire marshal. And now we want to turn our attention to some happier news out of Onslow County, especially if you're a student going to Coastal Carolina Community College, as 30 students were awarded scholarships. The SECU Foundation has announced that 30 students will receive its SECU Bridge to Career Scholarship. Each student will get $500 towards their education at Coastal Carolina Community College in Jacksonville. The program is offered through a foundation funded by members of the State Employees Credit Union. This scholarship has been offered since 2018 and focuses on developing workforce skills. Now, SECU Foundation Executive Director Jamma Campbell said, quote, "Our collaborative effort with the state educators across the state is a wonderful example of how we are working together to help students achieve their educational goals and create a better future for themselves, their families, and our communities. On behalf of SECU Foundation and SECU members, we offer our congratulations to these recipients," end quote. Now, the foundation says it has funded $6.3 million in education through the program. Great stuff there. And now to highlight a lucky Eastern North Carolinian who's going home a little bit wealthier now that the scratch-off ticket has hit. Kenneth Roundtree of Washington has won $150,000 from the new holiday cash word game. Now, Roundtree said he bought his lucky $5 ticket from the Cratch's Mini Mart on Highway 264 West in Washington. He said, quote, "We are starting Christmas early this year. I love it," end quote. Now, he took home $107,626 after required taxes. According to the release, this is the first of 3 prizes, so 2 more $150,000 prizes remain unclaimed. And finally, wanted to look at your First Alert forecast. Today is going to be a warm day, but I know it's ironic talking about a warm day. We want to focus on the cold days coming up. Next week is going to shock some people if they're not paying attention. While this weekend is going to be warm and mostly sunny, there will certainly be periods of clouds rolling by. It's Monday night into Tuesday that has our attention for the frigid temperatures that will be present throughout eastern North Carolina. Again, it's still early in the season to get this type of chill. We're expecting to see this cold snap hang around all the way through your Tuesday morning and actually keep temps Tuesday in the upper 40s. We're looking at wind chills down between 24 to 28 degrees. Air temperatures between 29 to 33 degrees. It will be again a very frigid time period, but there you can see all that cold air moving its way down through not only the Carolinas, but across the southeastern United States. And it's going to stick around for at least 24 hours. We will still be looking at cold conditions early Wednesday morning, but after that, we will gradually warm up through next week. Where are we right now? Currently in the mid to upper 60s throughout most of eastern North Carolina. Now, there's a few spots that are certainly a little bit warmer. Right now, we've got 71 degrees in Beaufort, 73 in Stumpy Point. And on the flip side, we've got 61 in Roanoke Rapids and Manio. So certainly some heat present in eastern North Carolina, but everybody's going to be warming up at least into the mid-60s today. Those of you watching around Manio, I know mid-60s feel nice right now, but again, give it a couple more hours, should be up to around 64, 65, maybe 66 degrees coming up this afternoon. The rest of eastern North Carolina largely going to be quite a bit warmer. Northern Outer Banks this time of year just tends to stay a touch cooler than and the neighbors. But here's what we've got by today at around 6 p.m. Still seeing a southerly breeze blowing in at around 4 to 8 miles per hour for many inland areas. Once you get closer to the water, you're seeing a little bit more of a breeze, but then we'll see a little bit more of that wind take hold on Saturday. It'll be fairly light at times, but we will have some gusts around. Those winds out of the west-southwest will do a great job of pushing those air temperatures into the mid to upper 70s over the weekend, not just for Saturday, but for Sunday as well. Now, to put that into perspective, right now our average highs are right around the mid 60s. Overnight lows in the mid 40s. That's where we're averaging. So, looking at what we've got over the next few days, we're going to be above average this weekend, but then everything just kind of crashes back down and we end up well below average for the start of next weekend, likely staying a bit below average even over the tail end of next week. But here's what's to come coming up this afternoon. Air temps likely in the low 70s, a little bit more cloud cover showing up later on today as a weak cold front is going to be swinging by. Probably not seeing a lot of rain out of that system, if any, but it is certainly one we'll continue to monitor. Right now, we've got air temps holding in the low 60s for 9, 10, and 11 p.m., finally getting into the upper 50s by midnight tonight. That will actually keep air temperatures significantly warmer tonight than what we woke up to earlier this morning, looking at 57 degrees by 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. Low to mid 60s between 8 and 9 a.m. And then, well, you're looking for the 70s. We've got them. We've got them by noon. It's going to be a fantastic day to just be outside and soak up the sunshine, soak up the heat, because it's temporary. We are going to be seeing a lot of these temps just completely go away as we head into next week. So again, try to soak it up on both Saturday and Sunday. Here's a look at that full 8-day forecast. 74 degrees on Saturday turns to 80 degrees by Sunday. And then we drop down about 25 degrees from Sunday into Monday. And it's not just your daytime highs that are going to be feeling the hit. It's the overnight lows that are really going to be more impactful. Overnight lows 29 degrees Monday night into Tuesday morning. We are getting into the zone of potential hard freeze across many inland areas in eastern North Carolina. If you're watching along or west of Highway 17, you're going to be frozen. At least anything outside will be frozen early Tuesday morning. So keep that in the back of your mind coming up this weekend. If you've got any sort of cold weather preps that you need to do to make sure that you are good to go for the chill coming up Monday, make sure they get done before the rain showers start to show up Sunday afternoon to Sunday evening. And then we'll stay sunny through next week after, again, maybe a few lingering showers there early Monday morning. But air temperatures probably staying a little bit below our seasonal average, even as we see plentiful sunshine show up for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of next week. Well, that's all we have time for today's 11 a.m. News and weather update from the First Alert Desk. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. We'll be back with more news and weather coming up at the top of the hour. Until then, I hope you all have a fantastic Friday.